So today I am going to discuss the traversing algorithm. So there are two traversing algorithms we have for graph, that is DFS and BFS. So today I will discuss DFS, and in the next lecture I will talk about the BFS. So as you know that in traversing what we do, we cover all the data elements of that particular data structure. So in graph, we will travel all the nodes or vertices of the graph. So what we do in traversing, at a particular vertices we will start and we will go next and then next. So there are two common approach. The first one is depth first, and the second one is breadth first search. So in DFS what we do, we start from a single node and then we select a particular path and we follow that path till we reach to a dead end. Dead end means there are no outgoing edge from that node, or there are no neighbor which are unexplored. That means we will use some coloring scheme for that, that whether the node is explored or partially explored or explored. So in DFS, go as far as possible along a single path until reach a dead end. So dead end means a vertex with no edge out or no neighbor unexplored. So from that dead end, we will backtrack and again we will see the next possible path. So in this way, we will go in depth, we will follow path and we will go in depth. So that's why we say depth first search. In BFS, in contrast with DFS, we cover all the neighbor of a node at that time only. So we move in breadth. So that's why its name is BFS. I will cover it BFS in next lecture. So now the basic idea, as I said, of the DFS is go as far as possible until you reach a dead end and then back through the previous path and try the next branch. Like this, suppose we have this graph. So we can move from A to B and B to C. But you can see from C we have no outgoing edge. So this is a dead end. So we will backtrack and again we can go here or we can go here. Suppose we will go here, then it is again a dead end. We don't have any outgoing edge. If you will go here, then you can have this path and you can travel, we can traverse. So this is the meaning of dead end. Okay. Now we will use in our algorithm, we will use three color. We will use white color, and initially we will initialize all the vertices as a white, and it means that node are unexplored. Then we will use next color, that is gray color, and it will simply shows that node has been discovered but its task has not been finished. We will use black color to mark that the task of this node is finished now. So white color means unexplored, gray means discovered, and black for finished. So these three color we will use in DFS, and correspondingly we have some time for discover. whenever that node will be discovered, we will maintain a discover time and we will represent it by du, where u is the node. And similarly, we will maintain a finish time fu, where u is the node. So fu will denote the finish time. And definitely the discover time will be less than finish time. Now, this is the algorithm. Suppose we are having this graph G and we want to apply this depth first search algorithm on this graph. Then initialization, first step is the initialization step. For each vertex in the vertex set, we will set the color of that node is the white, and this is the predecessor, or you can say parent. So parent node or predecessor node will be nil and color will be white. We will initialize the timestamp by 0, and then for each vertex, if the color is white, then we will call DFS widget function of that node. And this DFS widget a recursive function, which we will cover, which we will select a path and it will cover different nodes on that path. So this is DFS widget function. In first step of this DFS widget function, what we will do, we will set the color as a gray. It means now this node has been discovered. We will increment in this time variable and set this updated time value as a discovered time. And then all the adjacent node of that discovered node u, we will check whether its color is white or not. If color is white, then u will be the parent node of that adjacent node, and DFS widget function for that adjacent node will be called. And when for all the adjacent node, this DFS widget function will be called, if the color is white, then its task has been finished. Then we will set the color of that node as a black, increment in time variable and set finished time. So this is the algorithm. And remember, this is a recursive function, so it will go recursively. And we can understand by this example. So this is the example we have. You can see in this graph, we have different nodes and edges. So we apply first step, that is initialization step. So the color of each node is white. Okay. Now, next step, I'm showing through slides the different step. Increment, we incremented this node time 1, and discover time will be 1. If we call the DFS widget function for this node, we can start from anywhere, but normally we start from source vertex, but it is not the rule. You can apply from here, you can apply from any other nodes as well. So we call DFS widget function for this node. So +1 incremented, then it discover time become 1. Now there are two adjacent node and the color of both node is white. You may go here, you may go here. Suppose I selected this path. So again, discovered time becomes 2 and color become gray. So color for gray color shows that node has been discovered. Again, इसके दो adjacent node हैं. We can go here, we can go here. Suppose we selected this path. Color becomes gray and discover time +1, that is 3. Now, from this node, we have not any outgoing edge. We have this one, but the color of this node is gray. So that's why this is a dead end. So we will backtrack. So that's why its color will be black now. and we incremented in time, the finish time become 4. We are representing left side as a discover time and right side as a finish time. Okay. Now we backtrack here and we opted this one. So it is discover time 5. Again, it is a dead end. So finish time 6. Again, backtrack, black, finish time +1, that is 7. Again, we will backtrack. Here, from this node, we have another options. Its color is white. So it is discovered now 7 plus 1, 8, and color become gray. Now discovered time 9, color become 9. Again, it is a dead end. So finish time 10, color become black. Again, no adjacent node having color white, so finish time 11, color become black. And at last, from here we have no uh, adjacent node having color white, so its task has been finished, finish time 12. Now we started from this and recursively we traveled all these nodes, and we have these two nodes having color white. So again, we will call DFS widget. You can call for this one, you can call for this one. Suppose I call for this one. So discover time become 13, color become gray. From this node, this is the adjacent node. So discover time finish 14, color become 14. Now it is dead end. So finish time become 15, color become black. Again backtrack here. So finish time 16 and color become black. So in this way, you can see that we can traverse the all the nodes by DFS algorithm. And you should note that until and unless there are any node having color white, you will call DFS widget function, which is a recursive function. So enough for today. In the next lecture, I will talk about BFS algorithm. And in the BFS algorithm, we use a totally different approach. So enough for today.